US, whether we are talking about Kansas, New Mexico, Texas, Arizona. But sorry? So this particular has Oklahoma US 66 sign. And I was playing with, you know how many European flags have the shield as a symbol of the independence, shield as a symbol of coat of arm. So obviously I was playing also on that. And I'm aware this will never be accepted as a state flag, only as a tourist flag. I'm proud to say that I covered like 55% of whole Route 66 and every little town in Oklahoma on the Route 66. And every time, and this is a big brand, every time when I stop in some of those little towns, city or big cities, there was literally every time tourists from Europe, more from Europe than from United States. And then if we can go to the slide number 2. So does everybody see the blue flag now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about this. This is really strange, zoom completely. I don't even see a picture of it. It is totally full of, oh, I can see you now, but I don't see what I'm presenting. So I'll give you a short history about state of Oklahoma number 2. So the first flag, as you can hear, it was taken out of the official use because it was too red, too communist. And the second flag was designed and adopted by the resident of Shawnee, Oklahoma. And its symbolism is very interesting. So the blue color obviously represent, that's what I found in my research, the big blue sky of Oklahoma. Oklahoma is mostly flat, you know, prairie. But those two symbols, there are several symbols inside. So shield definitely means we're going to defend from the enemies, right? Shield, whether we talk about European shield or Indian shield, shield represents the protection of the people. But this is obviously American, Native American shield. And represent Native American tradition, Native American historical heritage. What I really like in this symbolism is that European settlers, European immigrants are represented by the olive branch, and olive branch symbolizes the peace, and the Indian or Native American pipe symbolize the peace. So this definitely, this is a very straight image and message. We will protect ourselves, but we are striving and we are looking for peace, peace between the people who originally live here in Oklahoma and the European settlers who came later. And the again, I'm going to say that Oklahoma became a state in 1907, and there are 39 different tribes living in the Sooner states, out of which only 5 are originally from the area. The other one, like Shawnees and Cherokees, were brought in the 19th century when the American government decided to move them in the reservations there. In Oklahoma, yeah, that's very important. Oklahoma is the Choctaw word and means the land of the red people. So Oklahoma. And then the next slide, I know we don't have a lot of time. I can talk forever. Sorry, I'm from the Balkans, from the South. I can talk forever. So the next flag will be from 1941. Do we see that flag with the title, with the Oklahoma? Okay, so the reason is a little shocking. The government of the state of Oklahoma, and the state capital is in Oklahoma City, they decided to put the word Oklahoma under just to, there are 2 reasons. First reason, there are so many state flags that are blue. and so Oklahoma with the word would be distinctive. And also the practical reason is to fight illiteracy, which was very high at that time. And people were very poor after that infamous Dust Bowl that happened in the 30s. So the state flag of Oklahoma just had the letters Oklahoma under. Now we all know in vexillology, when you put the big text under it, that's not really by vexillologic rules, because the symbol needs to be enough to say what is this about. And the symbol is nice here, saying about the peaceful life between European settlers and Native Americans. And then if we can go to the flag from 2006, so that's the next picture. And do we all see that flag? It's a little darker. You spread it over the screen, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think people can see the whole thing. I can't. No, PDF. I can't enlarge it into full screen, unfortunately.
Aha, okay, but you can see the flag, right? You can see a little darker blue, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot to say what those 6 crosses mean. So people think in some people in Oklahoma, this is a religious Christian symbol. No, that is the old Indian Native American symbol for star. So the cross symbolized the star, and of course the feather symbolized the Native American tradition. I'll speak a little bit about typography in this flag from 2006. What is her issue? The issue is that the flag from 1941 has a better kerning than the flag from 2006. Why? Because kerning is the space between the letters. And you can see the space between the letters L and A are not good, and the space between letters K and L are not good. So pretty much you can say here, if I'm giving a lecture here to students of my graphic design, this would be read as Oklahoma. So it's really not good. It was a step back. So 1941 actually has a better typography, and the state flag from 2006 is a not so good typography. And you can see the feathers has a lot of those details. I'm going to say that as a graphic designer, and of course you as a vexillologist, flag need to be assigned, applied on a small size. So let's say on a business card, for example, needs to be applied on the flyer. And look how many unclean, hard to read details are on those 2006 state flag of Oklahoma. Just look the feathers. So definitely, if you ask me for my private opinion, and you know, I'm not the governor of Oklahoma, I would go to this flag from 1941. But if we talk from strictly a point of view of vexillology, we all know it's not necessary to put the name of the flag. And actually, I found in a book, Australian book, How to Design Successful Flag, they said don't put the titles. That's very Bolshevik. Like they were always going, and I researched the Bolshevik flags because I'm also teaching the poster, and you always cover the American designs of posters, Swiss, Soviet, Russian, and you can see those early Bolshevik flags. Oh my God, they were really obsessed with the slogans on their flags. Do this, don't do this, let's do this, brighter future. So they were well known for their propaganda. So if you have a quick question, so I stayed in my 15 minutes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I try to be concise.
Yes, thank you. Carlos, you've got your hand up.
No, sorry, I tried to use the clapping reaction.
Oh, that's the clapping.
Apologies.
No, you did. I misinterpreted it.
Okay, thank you for the presentation.
Yes, we enjoyed it. Thank you very much for joining us, Dejan. And